I flipped one of these cards out earlier, and what came out was, well, look, because I know something that's going to be like, I want to make sure that she read everything on there. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Abraham Maslow developed a theory that humans must first take care of basic survival needs before they can devote resources to achieving spiritual potential. Self-actualization, esteem, love, belonging, safety, and physiological. Fuck. Self-actualization. Who am I? And why am I being guided to grab these freaking cards? All right. So are you overly confident in some people's eyes? See, there's a fine line between overly confident and vain. Vanity. Thank you. Your mustache looks like an adorable woodland creature. I hope that you're a man I'm speaking to. You're smarter than Mike Tyson and stronger than Elon Musk. Okay. Why? That's awkward because you're smarter than Mike Tyson, for me, with societal shit, tells me that you didn't go to college or something like that. Self-actualization. I'm smart enough, motherfucker. That's what this feels like. Where I don't know if I had to go to college to get where someone else would be in life. It's street smarts and logic and philosophy and all kinds of science. That shit took me somewhere where it's the same place, or this is where you're going. Where are you going with your long face pulling? I am no Superman. Don't even want to be. I'm not sure that I want to save the planet as much as I want to save myself right now. This is an alien family. This is very close connection. Bloodline is super strong. Your ancestors who built and left behind great things, they were around and did amazing things, which are the epicenter of a certain area of life in this world today with no college education. Yeah, dig it. This is pace to me with this Knight of Pentacles. Right? It's a little slower, but less stressful. Yeah, less disappointment. And this is cutthroat is what I got from this Ace of Swords now. Where if there's anything slowing you down, this is how your ancestors got down. If there's anything slowing you down or causing friction that affects this happiness here, overall happiness, is being loyal to oneself as well. But this is, you gotta go. Slice. That's it. Strength at the bottom. I'll never talk to you again. If this is what is happening in my life, self-actualization. Because I have different blood or different ancestry, different DNA, I'm different. Yeah, this is also with the Justice. The heroes. Well, this is I am no Superman, but I didn't feel like I wanted to be known as that. The humble heroes. All right. These are the master manifestors. Okay. Yeah, with Taurus, with the God and the Magician, absolutely. These are, this bloodline, this type of DNA believes in sorcery, mysticism, This may be why you wind up having this this epiphany, this cracked shell opening and receiving of quantum wisdom, knowledge, and all kinds of out there spacey shit that some is going to help us and some is not. Some you're going to need a little bit of each, a fraction of each to create something else. Is it possible that that's what this is? Just a constant growth and re-entering into the world, maybe as better than last model or sculpture or whatever. Just constant growth, right? But in order for that to happen, and I don't know how it got to this point, but somebody's concerned about the mind, the physiological or the psychological. It goes with the love and the belonging. And I could skip everything in the middle and just go right to the mental, because none of this stuff happens if our minds aren't right? Which is scary because of how so many of us feel like that is what needs to be focused on right now more than anything, on a whole. There are people who don't have to have their minds. They're already right. These are the individuals that should be in some type of therapeutic shrink type thing. Fuenta. The hell does that mean? Fountain. Okay. Is this also with the hierarchy of needs? Is this, I'm poor? Look, this motherfucker's like, I'm pouring my shit into my own shit. That's what I'm doing. And I'll tell you what, never been happier. I'm concerned though, that maybe, you're thinking, I love myself this much. Am I ever going to be able to have somebody in my life again? I mean, do I need somebody else there to love? Or don't you want somebody to love? Okay. I have officially figured out the fountain of youth. This is the fountain of youth. It's actually pouring in. It's my own personal fountain. Hallelujah. And it's a win. W-I-N is left. This is amazing that these stoic, these ancient, these historians and philosophical cats knew something that we didn't, where they lived this life of peace and just flow. And you didn't see them jumping on trains and cabs and cars and this and rushing and running late and spilling coffee on them and shit like that and tripping over shit. It was... And it's ironic that this is in the shape of a pyramid. I love this. There's somebody here who is the same. I believe you're manifesting some type of... When you're doing this, you're drawing a lot of shit in. Good shit, though. The problem is the good shit surrounded by bad shit? Or is there bad shit that needs to get moved out of the way so that either you attract someone that comes to you, or that you wind up going to them through a series of events, and those events may be uncomfortable. It could be jail, friggin' hospital visits and shit. Like, what you could see it as bad luck now, but the end result is whatever this thing is you're attracting, being like this, it's got to be big. It's got to be big. With the Hierophant coming after the magician, what am I attracting? Says you. It's something godlike or supreme. Commitment, loyalty, firm foundation. That's what I get. You don't get better than this. If this isn't a trust or a lottery win or an estate or something like that, right? A holy grail type of thing with... It could be finding the perfect mansion to restore. For those who do... What's that? Oh, an agriculture. Why can't I think of it? Right. Even astronomers, whatever this is, right? That's at the end, the rainbow. Check it out. It's a house for somebody where you. I don't know how this is going to happen. Tell me about this. You're going to find out about somebody leaving it to you, and it's not a family member. It was a neighbor from before. it was a neighbor from before that you helped that neighbor more than any other family members did, and they left you the house. Ricardo. I mean, that could be your last name, Fuentes. I really, really, really like this. I can only blame myself for what the hell is in my life currently. Wisdom in the reverse. I once was blind. Now I see. You could have been experienced. Like, I'm not wisening up. This is why this falls under this loss here. And you're you're shown in certain ways that's why. It's like, I know with the Ace of Swords, I know I'm taking this loss because I'm doing this. But the justice, for me, in this, for some reason, feels like I'm going to be my own worst enemy, though. I'm not done with me yet. That's what I just heard. I'm not done with me. Did somebody's coach say this to him? What are you doing? You're beating yourself up. It's like you're saying, I'm not done with me yet. Oh, shit. E-L. L-I. Layla. Eliza. Elijah. Eliana. Elias. Eileen. P-E. Layla Peterson. Hello. A fly hip girl normally found on a college campus. Late life parent. Oh. I guess they want me to delve into this, right? Tell me about this. Are you a late life parent? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, male. It could be a Taurus because that's what it fell under. Or Pisces, definitely. Are you stuck? This is yeah. Scorpio. What? I want to throw the kid out the window. I do. I want to throw the kid out, or I want to tie them up and put him in a... There's a chest that this guy thinks about. Or grandfather has a kid that I don't know how it happens, sir, but I'm going to kill my daughter. Or I'm going to kill my wife, my sister. For somebody, it's your freaking nephew that you can't. A friend, like you... Who's this chick here? Someone you left... Oh, did she leave? Oh, no. Who got locked, put in a... What happened? Oh, she left with a man. She left her child there? Edward James. Did he do that? What? Alright, so now I meet him. I'm like stuck with this fucking kid now. Wasn't there a movie about this where the dude is stuck with a kid and they wind up... Was it Clint Eastwood? I'm stuck with this kid, but he wasn't stuck with the kid, right? It feels like that. You know what you do? You're by yourself anyway. Oh my God, it's amazing. If you have a car or get a vehicle, whatever, travel with this kid. Do you remember? Maybe you don't remember, but I'm just feeling this. That you asked the universe or something to give you a chance to give back and be the man that you didn't have in your life. And now, you could have said it when you were drinking. Transform. You're ready, is what they're saying. Forest bathing and forest tears. I mean, you have empathy. There's something that happened with you, sir. And I would take this as not something that's dropped on my lap. I'm not feeling cocky about it, but you have every right to be angry for the time that you were. And look at it like this. Look, this is something telling me that think of the way the world is with fathers. For something to say we trust you with this child is probably one of the best compliments you could possibly get from whatever this powerful thing is that seems to be helping facilitate this next part of your life, your steps. There you go. Whether this is the 12 steps, whether this is actually just handling shit as it happens and being okay if you can't, though, right? Or you just don't want to. Yeah, a lot of the times it's not even that we're supposed to when we don't, and it feels weird, we feel convicted. It's you don't fucking have to. Let's say that the outcome is you lose your car, possibly. That's your problem. As long as you're not burdening other people with this shit, though, right? If this is something where I called out again and I may get fired, but I don't ask anyone for help. I don't live my life in a lavish way. I'm kind of okay with being that once in a while part-time fuck up who makes a bad decision because I don't live above my means. That's your choice. That's the kind of life you have. There are millions of choices in this life, as long as you don't constantly wind up in the same situation getting help from the same motherfuckers. You feel me? Now that we have the safety and the belonging, I feel like that just speaks for itself. I don't really want to say any more about that. They want me to pull one more thing. We have the guy who, this could be multiple men, are going to be a father figure to some children. And I hope that you don't turn down little girls when they need it. All kids need a father. Even if you call yourself an uncle, because it's weird. You know, when we're in public and I see some cutie pies, don't call me dad. I won't respond. Artist and master ancestor DNA. It's an attraction. It's a law of attraction. What you're going to help them do, this is creativity. You're going to help them bring out their creative side, which is going to start chipping off these calcified pieces, this calcification on their pineal glands already, just because of the shit in the food, what they're watching already on television. This wisdom is still here, flipped up. I'm going to assume it's there for a reason. Do I play this friggin' ridiculousness? I can feel some weirdos. Oh my God, some of these kids are going to be young enough. Now, I don't know how, it's going to have to be legal, clearly. Like, what am I doing? It could be some of your sisters or brothers or brother-in-laws and in-laws and shit are sick or they're going away. Please don't send these kids to a fucking orphanage. Please don't do that. If you're given the opportunity, I'm not saying go out of your way and pick up a kid at a friggin' home. On the subway. Some of you may wind up having conversations with some teenagers on the subway, and you may wind up not so much taking them in. Some of these they're just younger. They're not necessarily kids, but they need some sort of. It could be old musicians, retired actors and shit. It just wind up. You learned all these things, and some of you feel like I got out of it what I expected. Whatever that is, right? For some of you, it's fucked up, but you expected it, and that's what you got. So, is expectation belief? It is. Allow emotions. That's another thing that's going to be important for you when it comes to these younger folk. Yeah, it's going to be like a family. Window walkers of awakened. Yep. And then they're going to put this out into the community, and this is going to start a whole new cycle of manifestation, bringing shit in, everybody being on the same page, and everyone upgrading and leveling up to their most supreme selves. That's all I got. See you.